guys, this is Scotty just finishing up at Charlotte Regionals. This is the deck I took to it. Sorry, this way. Double Fader. I don't like to get hit directly, pretty much, and he just amazing at stopping it. T-King, really just pretty much MVP of this format, really he is.
Yeah, he is. Won me some games, too.
Doomcal, he just stopped so much. I sat on him all day and just beat people to death.
When I played you game 3 and you just summoned Doomcal, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it worked on heroes too. I sat him like, they have a torrential, I know it, so I'm just gonna ping him to death. It worked. Fossil Dyna against, I mostly had it against wind-up matchup. Didn't really get to use it at all. Mostly it was the main card I sided out. I'll show you side here in a bit. Valley, it's just too good. I love it. I can just set it, I can just summon it and just get a draw off it. If it gets popped, I'm screwed, but if like monsters out I need or don't need, like warrior, survivor or something, banish bowl, draw 2, just so good. Just bring survivor back. Tour Guide Engine minus Sangan. You'll see why definitely here in a second why I don't need the Sangan, but yeah, you gotta run Tour Guide in this format. Good old Caius. Amazing card, saved me in so many duels.
He sacked for Caius game 1. I was so sad.
The worst part is though, against freaking Dark Worlds, 2 games in a row. I won game 1, game 2 and 3. It had Grapha out. I had Caius in hand, top deck off of Caius. I'm like, no. Next time, same thing. Pretty much main engine deck. I use it for Xyz and everything. Triple survivor. My friend has the ulti that I need. And I have all these shined out. He's just so good. Blade Armor Ninja, Excalibur. I can just set him summon an attack, take a little hit, have macro out, bring him right back, and just have him as a wall for a bit. Oh, I know I said Survivor's main MVP, but on a Warrior Lady put in work over everything. Gravekeeper matchup last round. The Malefic Cyber ran on field. I still had enough life points to risk, so I'm like, Warrior Lady into it, got rid of it, then went right back to Doomcal, sat on him, and win for game.
Yeah.
Did work. Rhoda searches out Warrior Lady.
It's Rhoda.
Does work. Soul Taker, I need on-spot removal.
Yeah, and how did this work out for you?
I loved it. I don't know what I would put instead of it. It really does just work. Yeah, they get up to 1,000, but you know, in the end, if you play at the right times, you're gonna take more than that instantly. Dark Hole, it was so great today, just because of the fact if I have survivors out, Dark Hole, macro on field, he comes right back at the end phase. I just clear their board, and if I have Zen mains, just get a pop on back.
So you get a plus out of a minus, pretty much.
Yeah, I get a plus out of Dark Hole. I love it. 2D Fissure. I banish stuff. It's so good. The meta, this is an anti-meta everything, pretty much. It does so good against it. 2 dualities, my rarities are all jacked up, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Don't match anything, but duality's so good in this deck. That card, Graveyard Servant, puts my lockdown on it. Pretty much just have your defissure or a macro out. They can't attack you.
Really good.
1 Dark Bribe. I only think 1's good. Just time at key times. I run a ton of back rows, so Starlight Road's definitely needed. I love it. Master Part is the only thing. I only used it twice the whole day.
Will you be thinking about playing another one?
Nah. 1 Starlight Road, that's it though.
Oh, okay.
The only time I ever used it was I was versing Agents. They went Stardust. Oh, not Stardust. They went Black Rose. They tried to blow up the field. I had that. Saved my life. Won the matchup. Ended up losing the game because I actually won that one. I lost to Dragon's Next Duel. Mirror Force. You know, clear boards.
Because it's Mirror Force.
Yeah, that's really is it. This probably needs to go to 2. It's so good. Like Stardust can't get over it. It's just good. You know. Warning, as you can tell, like I said again, my mismatch rarities. But yeah, I don't like Xian. I don't like a lot of monsters that get on board. I gotta stop them. And same for these bad boys. And I don't like them being reborn either. So, yeah. And the best card in the whole deck, my favorite.
The macro.
Yeah, I got these the same rarity actually, and they're actually first eds too. Exact same card. So freaking good. He just sets up all my plays. Now on to side. Granmal, I love him. I keep him because I can. I didn't use him once today. I was kind of sad. But he's really freaking good. Zen mains, just stuff like that. Just get rid of it. Penguin, kind of the same thing. He's a flip, but I love him. Just set him. If your opponent doesn't do anything to him, pop him, attack him or anything. Flip him, return your opponent's monster, return your penguin back to hand. Summon something or attack if you want to, or just set penguin again and just sit on him. Like I said, I don't like getting hit. Third fader's amazing. Gores for like when I want versus decks where macro just isn't going to work for me. I just side him out. He just does work.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
Would you be thinking about siding these cards in like later? I mean, not siding them, but actually maining deck. Put them in the main deck.
I could never main Gores. I keep macro and D-Fissure out too much.
Yeah.
I main 2 already. Third just too much in my opinion. Unless I really need it. Like Malefics, like I said again, not Malefics. Gravekeepers, I versed him 3 times today. Malefic Cyber Ends. That's a big boy right there. He stops him. Never got to use Gores once. I actually went to the event, completely forgot I put a Gores in there. Had to scrounge around for a token. It worked though. Trag, he's Trag. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to use him once either. Cyber Dragon, I did not bring a Chimera tech, so my fail, but only went into him once with my wind-up matchup. I didn't even have time to contact fuse. He had no monsters in the field after I did it. It's a good card, though. It really is.
Yeah, especially against the hero matchup.
Yeah.
Just run him over.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This card, not many people know it. It's really good, though. I like it. I only do one, though, just because I don't like Shien. It's pretty much when one monster your opponent controls destroys any monster that you have that turn. You activate it. It doesn't have to be during battle phase. You activate it and destroy it. No cards can be activated in response to it. So Shien is not stopping this mofo. Messed up part is I didn't go against a single 6 Sam deck today.
Would have been good.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's worked in
That's an interesting side deck.
It worked on Dual Network and everything like that for me, so I enjoyed it. Disappearance, I was doing Destruction, but between Rabbit, Earth, Shine Ball, just random crap like that, it works. Like I said, I versed Gravekeepers all day today, so what mostly came out was the 2 Fossil Dinos that I showed you earlier. Put those 2 in there, hope for it hits the spy, if nothing else, hit something that they're trying to stop me with, and just keep on going for game. And last inside, triple MST, you know, people love to go back row on it. If I know they went like multiple decrees or at least 1, I gotta stop it because my macro has to get off, or it's not as fast and it doesn't slow down as much at all either. But yeah, I want to main some, but I'm not sure what to get rid of yet. For now, I'll just keep 3 in sideboard and try to see if I can win game 1, just side them into game 2.
Yeah, not for your extra.
Extra deck, I love it. Only 3s and 4s though. I'm weird like that. Double Zen mains, like seriously, most used card in the freaking extra deck this format. He's so good though. Like even if you just want to get over something, just Tour Guide, Zen mains, attack, and just you lose life points if you pop it, and it's just not a problem anymore. This little guy, actually just got this as I traded mine away. Still haven't got to use him into an acid golem, but that day will happen. I'm gonna have him and I'll be happy of it. Levy, I didn't get to go into a single time today. I don't know why, but I just never did.
Yeah.
But he's so good. I love him. It took me forever to get one. I just waited for the 10s, truthfully. But still. Giga Brilliant, he does work. He helps you just go for OTKs if you got a good monster lineup at the beginning, or just have their field cleared and you have monsters to go for. Didn't go into him once today. Leviathan Dragon, I went into him once. The first time I used him in months, but he did work for me for a while too. I loved him. I went into this card more than I ever thought I would.
No, this guy is pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah, he's not used in most people. I think he's actually being used more than he was. But just 2 3s. If you know your opponent has a massive monster board on him, and when he's declared for an attack, you detach 1, your opponent takes all damage for that, and he cannot be destroyed during battle phase. But my only thing with him is you can't swing then detach. They have to swing at you, so he's just something to sit on for a bit. Acid Golem is Acid Golem. He's a beater. He's amazing. I don't like him when there's a lot of back row, because if I get stalled, I'm gonna cry if someone tempos me. That's about it. Excalibur with survivors. Seriously, 4,000. He does work. He really does. I have this just in case I run into a Reaper or Marshmallow and I gotta do last minute damage real quick. I went into him probably most of the day. He does so good. The survivors, warrior lady, stuff like that make him so easy. It's 44. It's 2 attacks, 22, 44 directly if you hit them both. He just is good. Shockmaster, still haven't used him. There's gonna be a day where I get him. He's just gonna do work because he's Shockmaster. That's all he does. He's not too strong, but still, his effect is just worth it. Utopia is Utopia. Almost everybody uses him. He's pretty much a staple in extra decks now. I love my Gem Knight. He's a 26 speeder. That's about it. That's all you need to know about a Gem Knight. And of course the Stardust for Starlight Road.
And it's a common one too.
Yeah, I got it out of the turbo packs actually. I got 7 of the things. All 7 of them I got a freaking Stardust in it.
Oh god. Okay, so what was your record overall?
I went X4. Not too bad, but the only times I did lost was this crazy teched out wind-ups. I loved it. That was actually a really good matchup. Lost against Insectors game 1. They were down to 50 life points. Top deck to Centipede, went to Manus and ran me over. I had nothing to stop him. Dark World game 2 and 3, like I said. I drew Caius into Caius and I couldn't stop Grapple with nothing to tribute. And I lost against I know I have an instant win pretty much against Chaos Dragons, but game 3 I didn't draw into a single macro or defissure, so lost it from me there. And that's about it for today, if I remember right.
And any changes you would do with the deck, like since you actually tested it out?
Yeah, I just mostly built this today. I don't know, my friend's trying to get me to go Dimensional Alchemist, not sure yet. It's working for me right now. I'll definitely tweak it more later, but for right now, that's about it for this one. I loved it. I'd try it out, play test it. It's really good, guys. And you know, you see the meta nowadays. It's good choices against it. Man, peace out. It was a good time, Charlotte. Hope to come up here again sometime. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you, guys. And Yugioh out.